Frankie.G here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would just do a narration as we're traveling along some wintry roads. I guess to explain it the best way I can is it started when I was just a little kid. And when I first learned how to ride a tricycle, that young, I ended up going straight down the middle of the road. Well, highway, but yeah, straight down the middle of the highway, and with my older sister Marita always hot on my tail trying to catch me. That's pretty much where it started, I guess. But down by the farmhouse used to be the old John dealership, just on the other side of our fence at the farmhouse. I used to jump that fence, walk over that really old skeleton of a pickup truck. Still had the seat and floor, steering wheel and shifter. It was all still there. And I would spend hours pretending to drive that thing down the road. I could have done it because I was already running farm equipment and half-ton trucks at the age of 10, give or take. So, yeah. And a lot of times I would ride my bike pretending to be a truck, pulling several trailers behind him, or a tractor, pulling several wagons behind him. That's just the way I was. So, but yeah, the trucks, I should have been born in Aussie. That's where they have those trucks they call road trains, where there's a truck and about 4 or 5 great big huge trailers. You can find them on YouTube easy enough. It's just search, I guess, Aussie road trains, and you'll come up with it, and you'll see what I mean. Yeah, and but as soon as I learned how to ride a bike, I was gone. Everywhere I went, rode the bike. Go to school, bike. Friend's place, bike. Corner store, that was only 2-minute walk. Bike, that's what I would do. Until I turned 16, got my license. 2 weeks later, permanent license. Boom, I quit school. I hated school. Couldn't get out of there fast enough. What a bunch of... anyways. Jumped into the car with my dad, who at the time was a courier in Toronto. Yep, Toronto. Cut my teeth as a carrier for about 3 years. Then made the jump to Vancouver. Oh, man, I fell in love. That was back in 1980. Yeah, that's what it is. It was back in 1980. Back when I was a young'un. So when I hit Vancouver, first I thought, let's try logging school. And that was a bad idea. So it was really a bad idea because I went to schooling to become a hooker. That's what they called us, but we're choke something or other. We're the guys that were running around on the hills there, wrapping chains around logs so we could tow them out. And the really dumb thing is I had just gotten out of the hospital about 2 weeks before I started this course. I was in the hospital. I had my appendix removed. And then I go to this course, and the first thing they want me to do is take this 100-pound block and run uphill with it to the top of the hill and back down again, just to give us an idea of what we're in for. I thought that was going to kill me. That I didn't bust a stitch inside amazes me to this very day. So, but yeah, so after all that, I thought, well, you know what? Let's go get our truck license, and so I got my class 3, eventually turning it into a class 1, and that's for big trucks, and I never turned back. So for about a year, I was running P&D around Vancouver area, which is pickup and delivery. It's usually with a smaller straight truck, a class 3 vehicle, one piece. And I got fired from that job. And the reason I got fired is because they're union, or they were union, this company. And they got really pissy with me because if the truck gave me any troubles, I'd pop open the hood and fix it myself. And I made the mistake of telling them, hey, I know how to fix it. Man, oh man, did I ever get an earful on that one. Yeah, you just don't mess with the unions. So, I got pretty much fired because I was doing the job the way I wanted to. Anyway, so I went to demolition trucks after that, and I quit that job. This is all still in Vancouver between 80 and 83. I quit that job because the guy wouldn't pay me. It was always next week. I said, well, screw your next week. If you want your truck back, you best come up with a paycheck right now. So I was sitting in his truck headed for somewhere where I knew they could tear it apart in no time. Anyways, he paid me. He got his truck back, and I told him to stick his job somewhere. So, yeah, and, I was back in, 83. In 83 at that time, the unemployment rate was at 13.8%. That is way too nasty. And there were no jobs available at all. Nothing. Not a thing. So it's like, okay, well, I sold most of my stuff. I packed what I had onto my motorcycle, and I started heading back to Ontario. Yep, that's what I did, back to Ontario. So yeah, back to Ontario, and that is where my trucking career really took off, because I spent the next, 15, 20, 25 years driving dump truck, pulling tag-alongs, moving equipment, running equipment. Oh yeah, I was right into the whole thing. And that was about 20, 25 years. My first dump truck job. That was pretty good. They tossed me the keys, said, that's your truck, you drive it and you maintain it, and if it breaks down, you help repair it. Before I go any further, how about we just check out this scenery here by the bridge. Absolutely gorgeous. And so quiet. Yeah. What a beautiful sight that is. Ooh, there we go. Some fancy camera work. This is going on the North Fork Loop in Grand Forks, BC. By the way, anybody notice anything a little different? You see Hula Girl, and normally just below her breasts was a big crack in the windshield. It's magically gone. Just poof, disappeared. It wasn't a cheap disappearance, too. Not at all. So yeah, I jumped in that truck, looked down on the floor. 2 shifters, 5 and 4. Heard about these. But yeah, I learned on it. I learned how to run that thing real fine. I didn't even need to put my arm through the steering wheel to do a double shift. Most truck drivers do. Anyway, that led to highway tractors, led to me traveling all over North America, and I ended up getting injured. I am now on disability. So what I do is I hop in my green turd, the van, and I go road tripping because I cannot sit still. So there you have it. Just a really quick short lesson on Frankie.G and where I came from and what I do.
Walking down the road.
Now this here should be the official House of Rock.
Got me $1 to see me through. I can't say, baby, when I'll be back to you. Gonna travel on